Well, hi there. And today I want to read Matthew chapter 11, verse 11. Assuredly, I say to you, this is Jesus speaking, among those born of women, there has not risen one greater than John the Baptist. But he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. Now, this bold statement from the lips of Jesus is quite startling. John was a rugged and fearless prophet who renounced the pleasures of the world in order to fulfill his calling to be a voice for God. And he lived a life of sacrificial renunciation to be a signpost pointing to God, to Jesus. Few would ever claim to be equal to him, let alone greater than him. So in order to understand this assertion of Jesus, one must insert one word into the sentence, namely that he who is least in God's kingdom is potentially greater than John. The key difference between John and the believer is the covenant under which we find ourselves. John was himself of the tribe of Levi, like his father Zacharias, and they served God before a door that was firmly closed, the door of the Holy of Holies. They could enter the holy places, but the door to the Holy of Holies was firmly sealed. The inner sanctuary of the Holy of Holies was barred to everybody, including the priests, except the high priest once a year. Now, because of Calvary, that veil has been torn and the door is wide open for believers to pass into intimate heart fellowship with God. Old Testament saints would have been amazed to hear this familiar truth. But to the New Testament saint, it is the deepest challenge, since it means following the heart's desire right through to deepest heart union with Jesus Christ. The choice is now not merely between the world and holiness, but it's much more between holiness and most holiness. It is the choice between the first steps in salvation and then pressing on into the all-consuming fire of God's inner being that is now laid bare for believers to know by experience. The courts of the Lord, they are to be known by as inward reality as we allow the Holy Spirit to illuminate our inner life with the inner glories of Christ himself that are to become our own inward state. What a covenant, what a promise. Let's boldly enter in and claim our inheritance. God bless you.